Good people. Now, today is our third step into Bukatiende, and I want to focus just on a fairly basic but sweet part, playing the upper left notes, and what I want is to show you how to use this key L6 and then also L7. So we said Bukatiende, the structure is and then when we play alternating, this is the part that we learned in the first lesson. As the first phrase, second phrase, and if I play continuous, so this we called the basic Gwenyambira part. Now, what we want to do is use this L6. So the first phrase we don't change it. And then the second phrase, instead of playing this twice, we go and play this once and we go and play L6. So if I start from the first phrase, second phrase, so third phrase, again, and the last phrase. So if I play just the left side, so the second phrase for now, let's keep it as it was. Then the third phrase which goes up is what we enhance now with the L6. And the last phrase. So again. So the first phrase we haven't changed. The second phrase, for now, we're keeping it the same. The third phrase is where we're going to use L6. And the last phrase we also use L6. So this L6 pushes the song a little higher. Now the second phrase can also use L6, so that's the first phrase. Let me do it again. First phrase, second phrase. So there's some alternatives there. First phrase, second phrase, third phrase, so we are pushing it. Second phrase, we're now also using L6. So So in other words, we're using this L6 for the third and the last phrases, but can also use it for the second phrase. Now, the way it is played, and it brings out a very sweet part of Bukatiende is when you play this L6, then you also rush to play this number 4 note here. Now, so we haven't done the netted, but we're just going to use number 4. And so what we do is we haven't changed the first phrase, and then so we are now using this number 4 instead of number 1 here. So second phrase again. Again. And then the third phrase, we were already using number 4. Again. Or you could even jump to use this number 4 note earlier, so you would go. So. And then the fourth phrase. So we are now using this number 4 to complement when we play this L1. So let me see how it sounds. So we were playing. So it is the use of this number 4 note, but when you play this L6. Now, the note L7 is the octave of this B7. And so somewhere along the line, where we go, the third and fourth phrase is where we go. We could instead of using B7, we could use L7. So we start. So when we go for the third phrase, instead of starting there, we start from there. Again. So it's just the beginning that has changed. We would have played. So we're playing. And then the last phrase, again, we start from there. And so we're pushing it further up. So the first phrase. So the lesson for today is just adding this L6 and L7, and also a part that utilizes this R4 a little more. And then this makes it sweet. So if you're playing the top notes of Bukatiende, and you start out where we derived it from Karigamombe, and you play it there, and then you start pushing it up to use L6 here, and then you start also concentrating on R4, and then somewhere along the line you push it to use L7 here. You've got some nice variations to go round and round playing these upper notes. I think that's the lesson for today. The next lesson we can develop the netetes, and then the last lesson we can develop the bass notes. For today we end here.